ain't the yet, huh? Look, you already know how we gotta start it off. Come on, Shimon with it. Do it with some enthusiasm. Come on with it, Shimon. Namaste Hotel. All the great stuff. Grand Ride. Ain't no surprising what I just hold on, whoa. Ain't no what surprising when it's what? When it's a royal rising, ain't it, man? Ain't no surprising when it's a royal rising, baby. Hope all is well. Namaste Shea Hotel. Abundance, peace and abundance, man. Peace and abundance, peace and abundance. Hope you recharged well. You know what I'm saying? Only time and space will tell, man. We got the third eye, pineal gland, and melanin, man. You know what I'm saying? The black people. What we gonna do with that? We gonna go ahead and get into that. Whenever you see this, share this out. Put your notifications on. All right, we gonna get started so we can get these. If we got something else for y'all, we can get it done. Yeah, it would look fun. Intellectual fun, man. Intellectual sharpening, man. Let's get it. All right, the third eye, black people in melanin. What is the third eye? The third eye, also the Ajna chakra. Ajna chakra in Eastern traditions, or the pineal gland in science, is believed to be the seat of intuition. Is believed to be the seat of intuition, higher perception, and spiritual insight. It represents inner vision, seeing beyond physical sight into spiritual, mental, and universal truths. So, if we are talking to, this is why when people keep saying, get around like-minded beings and your soul tribe and like-minded people and all that, because look, man, if we talking to beings, man, that haven't activated their pineal gland and levels, because we keep saying, people say conscious, it's levels too. You have conscious and consciousness. You hear me? Conscious is just the baseline or something. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the levels, and when you start going up the levels, like the Kundalini or the spine, you start going up the levels. You start going up the ladder. You see how that image I got right there? But see, they told us about, you know, snakes and gardens and all this other shit, eh? Ain't it? When activated, it is associated with clarity, wisdom, heightened awareness, and connection to the divine. That's the unseen. The pineal gland and melanin connection. The pineal gland located in the center of the brain. And see, that's your higher self, your pineal gland. That's what I'm saying, man. Is the reason why I keep emphasizing that, and I know y'all get tired of hearing me, some people or whatever, maybe not, get tired of hearing me saying that, is because majority of a lot of black people keep giving power, credit, whatever, you know, outside of themselves. And okay, regulates circadian rhythms, recharge or sleep cycles, and hormone balance. It contains neuromelanin, a specialized form of melanin found in the brain and nervous system, man. Ain't it, man? It's specialized, ain't it, man? This thing specialized. We like specialized, ain't it, man? Because we special beings. That's why I say royal rise, because we royal and we rising, man. It don't matter how you spell that M word. It don't matter how you spell it. It's still morning. Ain't it, man? It's still saying that shit. Yeah, man. I know it don't matter. It matters. It do be mattering, fam. Just like when you gotta say certain words in the interview. You hear me? It be mattering. You hear me? Stop saying that stupid shit. The original people due to higher levels of melanin, right, are often seen as having a naturally, you hear that? Naturally stronger connection to this inner spiritual technology. You hear that? So stop saying we all white people. We like no, we, as far as like the European, I keep saying we are, they not like us and we not like them. Stop wanting to assimilate, segregate all the gates, walking through all the gates. Stop walking through them gates, man. That's what I be saying. Once we activate our inner royal compasses, you know, our inner royal DNA, RNA, what they say, them Akashic records, huh? That's run. Because we keep saying, I'm honoring my ancestors. I already said, and Bobby Hemmett amongst others, huh? They live within us, man. So again, who are you giving these references to outside of yourself? I keep asking, and ain't nobody giving me no answers yet. You know what I mean? I don't understand why ain't no answers. You know what I mean? Okay. Melanin absorbs light and energy, ain't it? Acting almost like, let me get a sip of this goddamn smoothie because I'm feeling groovy today, baby. Ooh, ah. Hey, Earth. Hey, salute to this goddamn smoothie. Got me feeling goddamn groovy, huh? Huh? All right. Almost like an antenna. See, this is what I was saying about our locks and our their ether cords. Say, what the fuck you copy me? Because Layala Africa, he did a whole lecture about our crown and not cutting your crown off, and why your shit is so special, why we have heightened intuitions, why we have heightened this and that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, come on, babies, come on, baby bubbles, come on, baby pop. This is real hip hop. Ain't it, man? Let's get it. It says like a cosmic, like an antenna for cosmic frequencies. You hear that word, cosmic? For cosmic frequencies, making it a key to spiritual sensitivity and awareness. So why you get so mad that some people say, why you get so mad when your homies, earth family, whoever, they don't get what you saying to them? Because what? We are spiritually sensitive because we have such heightened awareness. Those, or they call them chosen ones, or the two, or the few, or the whatever, or the many, or the plenty. Yeah. You got heightened sensitivity, baby. You hear me? Because we tapped into something that is what they say is hidden, huh? So that means what? That means it is exclusive in nature, huh? Ancient African knowledge or indigenous, etc. Knowledge of the third eye. Ancient Kemet, Egypt depicted the pineal gland, third eye. Go check out Ezra Quasi. I'm trying to tell you, goddammit. Then, hey, this will pull you from out for being crazy, baby. I'm gonna tell you, it Cosmic Mind UV where you need to be. I'm telling you, man. Third eye is the eye of what? Of Haru / Horus, symbolizing divine vision and protection. That's why my brothers, Nehru's, Kings, the original men, if stuff is blocking your vision, we talking about the foods you eat, the habits, your network circle, your homies, your family members, your children, shit, any of this system shit, fam, you gotta get stuff out of it. Because people say get to your purpose. You gotta get to your purpose in your mind's eye first. That's why they say the mind's eye. You got to get to your purpose. So when people say, yeah, do we see eye to eye? That's why my earth and I, you know how some people say they take their two fingers and they do like the two fingers to the eyes and then they point them. I do my two fingers to the forehead and then I point them at my earth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the mind's eye. Do our minds connect? Do our brains connect? Huh? Do our frequencies connect? Ain't it? Let's get it. The Dogon people of Mali, salute to Mali, man. Salute to Mali. Hey, I got a special show coming up for Mali. I know I've been doing Burkina Faso because Ibrahim Shiori started it off, so you know what I'm saying. But Mali, I see you over there, baby. I love you, Mali. Y'all are really making some moving and grooving over there. I rock with you, Najee. I'm coming over there to you, baby. I'm coming to you. And look, the Dogon people of Mali help Cozmik. It said Cozmik again, but it's not spelled with a Z. You know, that's all. And a K at the end. But yeah, it's a cosmic knowledge of Sirius and the universe. Ain't it, man? And people say, where you from? The universe, baby. Huh? That means one verse, ain't it? Uni means one. Uni, U-N-I means one, ain't it, man? One verse, baby, ain't it, man? Huh? Because we come first, ain't it? God damn. I love this type of stuff right here, baby. This right here gets me excited and ignited, ain't it, man? It says showing advanced spiritual and astrological. It says showing advanced spiritual and what? Say it with me. Astronomical awareness. It say go look up how much awareness is astronomical. Tied to higher perception, man. That's why a lot of them, those you saying, they don't see what I see. They don't that's why I say overstand, over understand. That means you have a higher perception and an astronomical awareness of what's inner and what's out, right? What's internal and what's external. Ain't it, man? Come on with it, man. Come on with it, baby. This is about learning our chakras and DNA and activation centers and sources. Ain't it, man? Not about giving it to no other religion, no other group, no other deity, because the symbolism for the indigenous woman, it was for activation. It was for synergy and energy. Same as with the eye and the pineal gland. You hear me? It was for certain levels of activation for the nation. Across indigenous and African traditions, rituals, drumming, a lot of the stuff chanting and fasting, baby. We gotta start the day off right so we can get our mind. What? Right, left, hey, up, down, hey. We gotta get it all around, ain't it, man? Were used to what? Awaken the inner eye, and connect with higher realms, ain't it, man? Come on, baby. That's why what? They say the imagination. Imagine your nation. Imagine your nation, ain't it? Imagine you building your own. Damn, no hesitation. Ain't it? Let's get it. Share this, man. See what Cozmik be telling y'all. This stuff is good. Other stuff. This intellectual stuff right here. Like I say, we gotta impart to our youth or whatever happened. It's cool to be smart, B. It is cool to be highly intelligent and highly aware of yourself, of your environment, of your surroundings, of your peer group. Ain't it? Of this realm we live in. We're gonna say world, whatever you call it. Mixed world, realm, whatever. How melanin enhances. ready? You ready? All right. Third eye. Yes, melanin as a conductor. It can be a whole show on that. It enhances energy or inner chi. We did a show on that. Now go check it out. Transference between the spiritual and physical worlds, man. So when we say cosmic, what the cosmic? What you talking about, right? He always running his mouth something. That's what I'm saying as far as the original statement I made, or statements I made starting out saying, when them, they, those keep giving our inner chi, our etc. out to, even if it's our divine abilities, whether it's going to job, we giving our divine time, even if it's time. Look, a job does what? Training. That means they're tapping into abilities you didn't know you had. Do 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 do. Come on with it. Let me get it. Let me get the mic. Okay. He say, what he keep talking about this higher self? What they keep saying this unseen, the most high. That's your most high self. If y'all, them, they, those are saying, salute to my most high self, I wouldn't even have no problem with you. But it seems to me that most beings, or people that say that, are talking in a third person, like they're referencing someone else or something else. Okay? That's all I be saying. All right? Well, that's what my brain computes when I hear that. All right? Okay. Light absorption. Melanin allows. Hey, let me get a small commercial break. Yeah, man. It says light absorption. Melanin allows. You ready? You ready? Are you ready, man? I'm just making sure you're ready. I'm not going to ready. Rock steady now. I'm going to make sure you're ready. Rock steady. See how special we, them, those are. Because they say, he say, you better shine when the ride you and stuff. Look, isn't that side rock? You better shine for him, baby, you a star. You better, yeah, you better shine for him, baby, you a star. You better, huh? Hey, come on, man. We activating that star inside of the stars. There's millions of stars, man, inside of us, man. Look, melanin allows deeper absorption of sunlight. That's why they say you gotta sun which is essential for activating the pineal gland. Dreams and intuitions, man. That's why we having these. That's why it matters what you listen to before you go recharge or toss and sleep or we go into the dream world. You hear me? It matters what we listen to throughout the day or who the people we around, even our children, even our relatives, our neighbors. It matters, man. How hectic our days That's why people say take breaks throughout the day. Yeah, that don't mean it's a short break. That just means a break from go to your place of stillness, whether it's a physical place or a mental place for both. Dreams and intuition for the mission. Any original, vivid dreams. So what they call clear dreams and heightened intuition. And that's something. So this is what I was saying. If we don't exploit in a holistic way, what will the world do? What will the? It's not right for them to do that because what? They say you used to do. That's what they think. Alright, here we go. Protection and sensitivity. Melanin not only protects from radiation, however, also enhances. You ready? Perception of unseen energies, right? Energies, right? It said what? It says also enhances perception of what? Unseen energies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Use a lot of the symbols, just like they say the laws of life. And when we see that symbol, it's just certain principles. That's all it is. It's like the universal principles. It's just certain principles. You hear me? Of the omniverse. All the verses, and there's so many verses. I'm just saying that it's a unseen frequencies. Y'all keep talking about Jesus. Just get to your most self. That's what people say. How you gonna meet like God the beings, but they in a certain level of consciousness, and you might be how you gonna meet your soul? How you gonna meet your whatever turn you call it? You feel what I'm saying? How you gonna meet them if they on the 50th floor and you on the 15th? When we talk about consciousness, we're not talking about we talk about spiritual, we talk about unseen. You gotta focus on that. But a lot of reality functions from what? The unseen. Right? Who are you praying to? Who are you begging to? Them they those. Who are y'all begging to, sir? Who are we giving our answers to? Think like you supposed to be saying, think my most high self. Think my most high self. Or if it was somebody else, think that other divine being, even if they maybe not on the same intellectual level that you may be intellectual level, they helped you out on that sense. But challenges and problems. You ready? Fluoride and toxins. That's why we gotta have natural toothpaste. We have natural, all natural stuff. If you gotta use toothpaste for those chew stick junks, chew sticks. Look, modern diets And water, alkaline, or I think they said, I don't know if it was mineral or distilled. So you would have to, but they're all of them are good for certain things. I mean, maybe distilled is maybe good for products, you know what I'm saying, more so than drinking. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna do a show on that, like each of the waters. What are they good for? What are they good for? And I know that at least three of them gonna get over there too. We got, look, modern diets and water often calcify the pineal gland, reducing third eye function. So if our vision, if our unseen eyes are cloudy, that's why people say brain fog, pain. They want to see through the smog. It's hard to see through the smog in the brain fog, baby. Huh? But guess what? Guess what you can see through the brain fog in the smog when you're going in the right direction. You can see that light, right? Huh? You can eventually see some type of light going on. Check it out. Constant, media and distraction. You ready? That's why I say it's important. It don't matter who it is. It, they, those, whatever it is. It says it's important for us to get distraction. And then when it says media, so it says constant overstimulation through screens and entertainment, because they're entering to attain something. Keeps the mind from tuning in. Colonial disconnection. Many original people were disconnected from their indigenous spiritual systems, weakening natural third eye practices. Okay, here we go. Ways to strengthen the third eye: meditation and breath work. Stillness opens inner vision. So that's why I say, start off at the duration of time and space that you can do, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. But we all have our moments when we slow down. When people daydream, there will be those moments of stillness that we need, but there's those split moments or durations of moments or multiplicity of moments that emanate those need throughout experiences that they will so that we can get different clarity, whether it's split moment decisions or long-term decisions or intermediate decisions. Look, this is sun gazing. So safe sunrise / sunset. That means like 3 to 6, like 3 to 7 a.m. And they, in distance when everything is still, everything supposedly is still being hoped for, everything is still, everything is quiet, everything is remain. Get out there and you can hear what each is saying to you. You can comprehend, you can transmute whatever you need, whatever word terminology you need. It says stimulates the pineal gland. So we don't want to overstimulate. So absolutely, others are all that overeat it, you don't want overstimulation. Herbs and foods, blue lotus, chlorophyll, and raw fruits assist pineal activation. Crystals, amethyst, obsidian, etc. are associated with third eye energy or energy reconnection. Studying indigenous and spiritual systems, practicing rituals. If you know what you're doing, can do your own too as well. I've been telling people that too. I know we get inspired by a lot of but sometimes your intuition may lead you to be able to do your own safe, whatever, activations, unseen basically. And the building community reactivates natural power. Overall overview. The third eye is more than mystical. The third eye is more than mystical. It is a real spiritual technique. It is a real spiritual technique housed in the pineal gland, deeply tied to melanin. For the original people, melanin acts as both a physical shield and spiritual key, linking them to what? That word again, cosmic intelligence and ancestral memory. Reawakening, reawakening, rewiring, all that stuff. Huh? The third eye means reclaiming knowledge of what? Of self. Huh? Aligning with what? Universal truth in the booth. And stepping back into spiritual leadership on earth. Huh? Or this earth plane, whatever y'all want to say. How do the original people activate their melanin? Melanin, like can't is able to be really quote unquote turned on or turned off, like the switch. You can support and activate its natural functions, both physical and spiritual, by caring for your body and energy or energy. We gonna get to the best down, y'all know, and how the original people can strengthen and harmonize this activity. Sunlight and natural light absorb sun energy. That's why they don't the sun, and they don't block it or whatever. Spending safe time in the sun helps melanin convert solar energy into vitamin D and life force energy. We don't do the show. Here we go. Spending safe time in space. Oh yeah. Hold on. One more minute. Time versus space. Gotta do that. But what is this thing called time? Let's get it. Here we go. It says, in the sun, or whatever have you, helps melanin convert solar energy into vitamin D and life force energy. Rising light, early sunlight before it gets harsh, before it gets too hot. So, like I said, it's probably around this time of space, I don't know where you're located, it'll be too hot. So preferably before 9, around before 8, before 7, helps regulate the pineal gland and boost natural rhythms. Nutrition that feeds melanin, dark, pigmented foods like blueberries, black beans, purple grapes, it's all different types of grapes, are rich in antioxidants, protect, energize, minerals, copper, magnesium, zinc, and production and maintenance. Chlorophyll rich foods, things like, different things, experimental, etc., energize cells and support vitamin detoxification. Avoid fluoride. Avoid fluoride. If you have fluoride toothpaste, get rid of that shit and condition that information. Right? And preferably a bamboo toothbrush or toothbrush. It's up to you. Enjoy it. Avoid fluoride and heavy metals. These calcified concentrated. Use fluoride-free toothpaste and filtered or like a water filter. Drinking water if possible. So get you a greater water filter, at least filter. Herbs and cleansings. Herbs like burdock root, of course, sea moss and dandelion root, and all of different roots. Cleanse the blood and support melanin-rich systems. Spiritual and energetic practices. Meditation and visualization. Stillness activates inner light and sharpens the third eye. Breath work. Pranayama. Yeah. Give me a second, y'all. Increases oxygen and energy flow to the brain, where neuromelanin resides. Drumming, chanting, and dance, traditional indigenous and African practices awaken the body's rhythm and align melanin with universal frequencies. Lifestyle alignment, recharge cycles and sleep cycles, proper recharge and rest. So all of that is work. You gotta get your recharge. That shit is vital and essential for all of us. I don't no excuses. I don't care about those the children. You gotta get your proper recharge. You rise up. People say wake up. If you rise up, wake is on the feeling. But yeah, if you rise up feeling sluggish or whatever, then it was a proper recharge. Anyway, proper recharge, or what they call, most people say rest, in darkness supports melatonin production, a melanin-related hormone in the body. Okay, so that's why you can look forever young. You gotta get that proper recharge. It's a self-care. Limit artificial, like too much screen exposure. That's why you gotta put on that light protector too. You got like a light or something. It's nighttime, whatever, or dark areas, lower that screen brightness. Too much screen exposure and light weakens melatonin and disrupts natural cycles. Cultural reconnection. Returning to African or indigenous centered spiritual practices, symbols, and rituals nurtures melanin's deeper purpose beyond biology. It's this unseen stuff we're talking about. We We got comments, a few comments coming in. Gratitude for this patient information. Overall, activating melanin is about feeding, protecting, and aligning physically. It thrives on sunlight, minerals, the proper sunlight, not overstimulation of minerals, and clean spiritually. It awakens meditation, rhythm, and that's why I like the universal. That's why I bang the universal principles, all that. Universal principle of rhythm and ancestral connection. Black people and the original people in the female land, the best in reality, the small endocrine gland in the brain, shaped like a pine cone, often called the third eye. It regulates circadian rhythm, what they call recharge and sleep, wake cycles, and produces melatonin, what they be selling to people be giving children a melatonin pills or the melatonin gummies and all that. Yeah, man, they start selling it to you. You already got it within you. It's already in you, man. But it's already happening. Oh, man. They done sold that to us. Hormones for recharge, sleep, and repair. Spiritually, it's linked to what? Intuition, inner vision, and higher consciousness. The pineal gland and melanin. Pineal gland contains neuromelanin. We getting over there doing a show about it. A dark pigment found in the brain and nervous system. So it's in both places. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Let me put that in my notes. Let me put that in the notes. Gratitude for the intellectual latitude, right? This will change the attitude. Right? Neuromelanin, a dark pigment found in the brain and nervous system. The original people tend to have what? Come on. Higher concentrations of melanin, which enhances sensitivity to light, sound, vibration, and spiritual frequency. So this you have to elevate those when they're why are they pushing all this bullshit music? I'm telling you, they're wanting to what? Control your what? Frequency. Your frequencies. With what? Sound and vibration. That's both in one. Isn't it? That's both in one. And then let me say the words or the whatever that's coming out of that shit. Yeah. So I'm just saying, a lot of people are allowing the youth to listen to a lot of this bullshit. And we motherfuckers talking about what's wrong with the youth, what's wrong with a lot of y'all grown, you know what I mean? What we call grown youth. Because y'all grown adults, grown babies. A lot of y'all grown babies. Neuromelanin is thought to act like an energy transducer. Ready? Absorbing frequencies like sunlight, sound, and spiritual energy. So if we listening to low vibrational, dumbed down ass, or we in dumbed down ass environments, or we talking to dumbed down and indoctrinated ass people constantly, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna make people say people don't like certain words. It's gonna make you less intelligent. People don't like me saying stupid or dumb. Okay, so it's gonna make you less intelligent. You know what I'm saying? You know? I'm just saying. And converting them into usable forms for the mind and eye. Ancient African knowledge, Kemet, Egypt, the Alpha-Root Horus is a symbolic map of of, let me see, the pineal gland. It it represented higher vision, protection, and divine perception. African traditions, I'll say, is if once we understand and get out of the Eurocentric symbolism and get into a lot of our symbolism, then we can start talking. You feel me? Then we can start intellectual walking. Yeah. African traditions, fasting, again, and indigenous, whatever. Fasting, drumming, chanting, herbal medicine were used to decalcify and strengthen the pineal gland. Mystical practices, aligning with nature, sun, moon, the moons as well, and cosmic cycles kept the pineal gland active in ancient African communities. Challenges original people face today: pineal calcification, fluoride in the water or the toothpaste or the whatever, processed food. You know what I mean? That people, a lot of people just seem to want to price you on. You know, your family members love it. Heavy metals, and stress cause the pineal gland to what? Harden. You know, that stress. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta move and get away from anything that stresses us, man. Because it does what? It makes the pineal gland harden. It jobs, family members, children, buddies, sometimes ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man. It says blocking it from what? Full function. So when we say blockages, some writers say writer's block. That means they have a block in their brain, in their pineal gland. You have a block in your what? In your eye, your mind's eye vision. Huh? Disconnection from ancestral practices, colonization, etc., and religions replaced indigenous rituals, etc., that activated inner vision. Inner vision, you say over understand. Because when our pineal gland is activated, that's the highest self, right? So then we're going to be over and seeing down to all of the other chakras, and we're going to see over everything else. Do you get it? All right, here we go. Overstimulation and distraction. So we all know this is a zillion distractions. Overstimulation is a zillion of this. It's a lot of that. It could be sex. It could be anything. Yeah. Excessive screen time, artificial light, and lack of meditation, and stillness, and quiet, and just different things. Prevent higher awareness. That's why I say if you a daycare provider, it should be a space in the day other than nap time where the children are quiet. They're just doing 15 to 20-minute meditation. They just sitting down and just being quiet and still. You hear me? How the original people can strengthen the pineal gland. Sunlight therapy. Safe, rising or evening or whatever. Sun stimulates the pineal and increases melanin activation. Herbs and foods, blue lotus, chlorophyll, sea moss, etc. Detox and feed the gland, right? Breath work and meditation, oxygen-rich practices, awaken inner vision and enhance spiritual clarity. Cultural reconnection, engaging with indigenous African ancestral spirituality, music, and rituals reawakens the natural bond between melanin and the third eye. Detoxing, avoid fluoride, whether it's the water, whether it's the toothpaste, whatever. Aluminum, and toxins that calcify the gland. Overall overview for original people, the pineal gland is both a biological and spiritual key. Physically, it regulates recharge. Physically, it regulates recharge or sleep production, hormones, and energy cycles. It is the seat of melanin's higher function, linking the body to what? Cosmic consciousness and ancestral memory. When the original people reclaim practices that cleanse and activate the pineal gland, they restore access to intuition, inner wisdom, and divine alignment. That's the only way we're gonna get the soul job and all that. Okay, in a conclusion, we're gonna get about it. Overall overview. Third eye, pineal gland is the center of inner vision, spiritual awareness, and higher consciousness. Let me get this groovy. For the original people, melanin and neuromelon make this gland especially significant, since melanin not only protects physically, skin, DNA, etc., the bone, also enhances spiritual sensitivity. Ancient African traditions, etc., from Kemet's eye for Mu to the Dogon's cosmic teachings, recognize and work gateway to divine knowledge. In modern times, toxins like fluoride, disconnection from ancestral practices, and overstimulation through media and technology have blocked much of this natural power. Key insights: melanin plus pineal gland connection. Melanin isn't just skin deep. Melanin isn't just skin deep. In the brain, neuromelanin helps absorb and transmit energy and higher frequencies. And at higher frequencies, that is this gives the original people a natural spiritual technology linked to dreaming, intuition, rhythm, and ancestral memory. All of those universal principles challenges today, environmental toxins, processed foods, and stress calcify and weaken the pineal gland. I need to say that again. Stress calcify and weaken the pineal gland. This connection of African and indigenous center spiritual practices has left many without tools to awaken the third eye. Have to have patience, physical, sunlight, clean food, herbs, detoxing, and protecting recharge or sleep cycles. You have to protect them. That means uninterrupted. Spiritual meditation, breathwork, drumming, chanting, and reconnecting with ancestral wisdom. Cultural, returning to indigenous and African traditions, unity, and collective consciousness strengthens melanin's deeper purpose. Conclusion. The third eye and pineal gland are more than mystical ideas. Do you hear me? I need to. You hear that? They keep talking about this third eye. It is more than mystical ideas than that Jesus shit and all that other stuff and the Most High. That's mystical ideas. They are biological, which is physical, and spiritual tools that connect original people to their ancestral power and inner vision and universal, one verse, or multiverses, multi-one verses, multi-universes. Yeah, I mean, universal truth. Melanin is the bridge that makes this connection strong, acting as both protector and transmitter of divine energy by consciously activating and nurturing the pineal gland and melanin. The original people reclaimed access to wisdom, intuition, and creativity that colonization, toxins, and distraction have tried to suppress. So yes, let's see. Absolutely, they're gonna keep bombarding them vapors, us, or whoever they're doing on the bus, with propaganda shit. Absolutely, they're gonna bombard you with goofy shit. The challenges, the goofy shit, fam. Because they testing your intellectual goddamn discipline and stretch. Yeah? It says, ultimately, this awakening is about restoring alignment with self, ancestors, nature, and the cosmos. A key to collective healing, environment, and the career shine. Alright, y'all. Let me get to these comments. We'll slide about it. Let me see what we got next. Oh, Empress Star, she taking fun about it. Y'all, she had a sensational show. Hey, she let the players play and everything. I love what they say. Go check out Sacred Space on your face, ladies. She is seeking co-hosts, panel members, ambassadors, co-founders. That was a space literally she created just for the original women, the original beings, baby. Where you at, man? Where you at? Empress Star, your imagination will help you build your shine. Imagine, that's why it says imagine and your shine. Huh? Come on, man. Alright. Peace and abundance, hope all is well. Time and space will tell. But guess what? Oh yeah, we're seeking collaborations on content. Have consistent dialogues. Yes, let's get it simple. Let's get it simple. Cosmos, but yeah, guess what?